Took a look at the flea market again this weekend, and didn't end up really buying too much, but I did get a couple of little items. There was a guy who had just a bunch of various junk in boxes, and I picked through a box and picked out a few things, and I asked him how much they were, and he said just put together a thing and he'd shoot me a price. So this is what I got for $2 whole. A big purchase. I got a not one, not two, but 3 temp sticks. These are for welding. Not quite sure what's supposed to keep these from not coming out or not going in like that when you put pressure on them. I don't know if these are supposed to be spring loaded or something. You can't tell how much is left in them. I do know that if I push this in and I push it on the back here, it comes out. Well, that's a good sign. That makes me think that maybe there is something in there. Now I know these aren't dirt cheap, so I think these 3 temp sticks alone are worth the $2 that he charged me. The only bad thing about these temp sticks, besides not knowing how much of it's used up, is that they are all the same exact temperature. They're all 600 degrees. But when I'm preheating that cast iron leg to do work on it, I think ideally I want to get it closer to 900 degrees preheat. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to refresh my memory on that, but hey, 600 is a good starting point. At least I'll know when I get to 6. Got plenty of temp sticks to do that. I also got another set of calipers. These are small ones, and that I don't know if you can see, but that's pretty bent up on the end there. But figured what the heck, I didn't have a really small set like this, so I could probably grind a point on there. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, it was all for $2. Yeah, one cutter. This is a USA AL 8G2 is how that's marked. I could see the little ghost marks from where it was clamped, but interestingly enough, the edge looks pretty good on it still. So, and then this little doohickey right here, which took me a little while to figure out what it was, but I think in the end what I decided it is or what it's gonna be. Oops. If you loosen this, that opens up this space on this side right here, and then when you tighten it down, you can clamp down on whatever you put in there. I think it's an X-Acto blade holder, so I think if you take an X-Acto knife blade, you can stick it in there, tighten down on it, and now you get yourself a nice little handle for your X-Acto blade. That's just a guess, but I think that might be what that is. So, anyways, over the years I've bought a lot of things on eBay as far as parts go, and this was an auction that came up, and this was for a lot of assorted Atlas lathe parts, and I had spotted a few items in there and realized that if you looked at how much each one of those items was worth separately and you added it all up, it came to far more than what the starting price of $25 on the whole lot was. So I watched the auction, and I ended up bidding on it, and I ended up winning the auction in the end. I want to say I think I went to $70 for this thing, but I'll show you what's in there. But I've had really good luck buying things off of eBay for the most part, but this package came in today with UPS, and it's pretty banged up, and so I wanted to open this on video. So this came all the way from Louisiana, and this was not packed well because I can hear, there you go, I can hear metal on metal banging around in there. Part of what's in there are change gears, and as we know, the change gears on the Atlas lathes are Zamic, and I don't think they should be banging around on each other. And this box looks like it was dropped. It's crushed on this corner. This is the way UPS left it on my stoop, so I couldn't refuse it. I mean, this box is trashed. It's a used box to begin with, which is obvious. He got a looks like this guy got a shipment in from MSC, and then decided to save the box, which I don't normally have a problem with that as long as the box is in good condition. But this box, I think it was already in tired shape before he repurposed it. So let's take a look, see what the damage is. All right. So again, currently sealed and unopened. Just laying in there loose, able to be right up against the outside, is the what we call the banjo bracket. And I'm happy to report that this banjo bracket is not damaged. This package here, which has several things wrapped together inside of it. A small lathe dog. Set of 3 tool holders, a straight, a right, and a left hand. These are all original Atlas. That's original Atlas. This one is an Ace. And this is got a part number on it, but it doesn't look like it's marked. I was actually hoping these were all going to be original Atlas. Here's a, I forgot what this holds. Lantern style tool post. Look familiar? Change gears. Not one, not two. 2 gears. And the little dog that goes between them. Not sure what that piece is. Now, these are, I believe, for the larger lead screw. So these aren't going to be any good for my lathe, I don't believe. But the point is, I think I can sell these gears right here and get half my money back right there. Maybe sell the banjo, because I don't need the banjo. The main thing I wanted the gears. So whatever gears I need to complete my set, I'll keep. Whatever gears I don't need, I'll sell. And I'll end up with basically getting the extra gears and a couple extra pieces. Not only for nothing, but I'll probably make a little money on this in the end. It'll just take me a little while. That's if these gears are not damaged. There's one. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now these gears are a little bit different style than the older ones on my lathe. Show you. Here's the big gear on my lathe. Here's that gear. You'll notice the difference. It's got this. Actually, hold the phone. That pushes out. This might be an exact match. Oh, spoke too soon. They are the same. Cool beans. Alright. I can get positive feedback now for this gentleman.